Hi everyone and welcome to Maths Amore. It's time to enchant our children with the joys of maths magic. It can be found throughout the natural world, and many of these phenomena are as beautiful as they are fascinating. Tessellations are no exception. They're not specifically addressed in the Australian curriculum, but they can be a powerful concept to bring to your classroom. They can spark an interest or passion in maths, promote social and cultural and environmental awareness. They can link disciplines and general capabilities, and they can strengthen essential maths concepts. So what are tessellations? Like the hexagons behind me, it's a repeated pattern of identical polygons with no gaps or overlapping. Irregular tessellations follow the same general rules, but it allows for fun shapes and combinations of shapes. Now in nature, you may have seen this in the skin of a pineapple. But it's also found in the patterns of a tortoise shell, spider webs, snake skins, and honeycomb. Now this last one is really interesting. Honeybees are incredible. They communicate by dancing, they make honey from flowers, they pollinate so much of our fruit and vegetables, and they create maths marvels in their honeycomb. Why do they do this? Nature has a way of using the most efficient ways to achieve its goals. In this case, bees can create the greatest volume to store their honey using the least amount of wax. Now teaching tessellations in summer or spring when there are a lot of bees around is a really fun and relevant way of introducing them to your Year 4 classroom by making this amazing honeycomb. The lesson should begin with a discussion on bees and their maths skills and the maths concepts involved, and then students are given a piece of cardboard to decorate. I've made this one 8 centimetres for depth and stability by 24 centimetres, so it's easily divisible by 6. After it's been decorated, it can be folded in half and taped along one edge. Now there are heaps of essential maths skills that are supported by this activity and by the Australian Maths curriculum for Year 4. Not only are students creating a symmetrical pattern using shapes, it also covers 2D and 3D geometry, measurement, division, multiplication, fractions, algebra and angles. A fun thing to do with your students at this point could be to show them that this shape and this shape are both 6-sided polygons. So even though they're a bit unusual, they are still hexagons. So for this activity, students would work however they work best in order to complete a selection of relevant maths problems. This could be in groups or by themselves or at desks or even on the floor. The most important activity, of course, is to work out how to fold their rectangle. But by offering a range of problems of varying difficulties, you can strengthen maths skills and also cater to different skill levels. Additional assistance can be offered by working together or by providing cards with various levels of assistance. It's important to remember that whatever problems or support that you choose, that you understand the needs of your particular students and modify them accordingly. The students can then sit in a large group to discuss what they've learnt and to work out how to create this beautiful honeycomb with minimal intervention from the teacher. Tessellations can be explored over a series of weeks to really increase learning. They're found all throughout culture and everyday life. Students can be encouraged to find and examine and record tessellations that they find at home or in the community. This could include soccer balls, pavings, tiles, and these other examples that I found in my local area. Students can also research and report on tessellations in art and history and culture and architecture, such as these artworks by MC Escher, or rugs and textiles from around the world. There should also be ample opportunity for students to explore and create their own tessellations using tiles or pattern blocks or computer software. They just tie into so many areas of learning, and these activities promote critical and creative thinking, ICT capabilities, communication, collaboration, self-directed learning, and even literacy through reporting. They make maths fun and relevant, and the best thing is that these extra activities can be micro-reported or illustrated and added to the class honeycomb. A final benefit of this activity is that it promotes social and environmental awareness. The bee population is in decline, and losing their ability to pollinate so much of our food can have serious global consequences. We can use the magic of B mathematics to create environmentally and socially conscious adults who will one day shape our world. I hope this video has given you some ideas for introducing the joy of tessellations to your Year 4 maths classroom. After all, it's our job to open their eyes to the wonder and magic of math.